The Iron Man, Paul Robinson, he's got a tough fight here tonight against the coconut cracker, Aumitagi. Set for 4x2 out. Heavyweight stoush, the Iron Man, Paul Robinson. To the tunes of the three amigos, making his way to the centre ring, the coconut cracker, Aumitagi, and he takes on Paul Robinson here tonight.
Fresh off a victory at the Melbourne Congress Centre, Michael, fresh off a boxing victory. Big overhand right put his opponent to sleep.
Well, I tell you what, Aumitagi, all 127 kilograms of him, the coconut cracker, and he takes on Paul Robinson in this heavyweight stoush. It's going to get wild here in centre ring. And let's go across to the wild man and ring announcing Mr. Andy Raymond.
We are under K1 rules for this 4x2-minute rounder. We've stepped up in weight. We've got the big boys, the heavyweights in centre ring. Introducing first and fighting out of the blue corner. Trained for this fight by Chrissy Collard. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the heroes of K1 Oceania, weighing in at 97.1 kilos, the Iron Man, Paul Robinson. Standing across the ring, formerly of New Zealand, now based firmly in Melbourne under the watchful eye of Kelly Seifert, the gym. He weighed in at a ripping 126.51 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, the coconut cracker, Clay Aumitagi.
Wow.
Who better than to bully the big boys around? Your referee for this contest is the living legend himself, Dave Hitchcock. Your judges at ringside, Malcolm Bullner, Mark Corrie, Matt Tyne.
Well, I'll tell you what, a rousing ovation here for the 127 kgs of Clay Aumitagi.
Okay, his knees, elbows, spinning back fist. No knees. No knees. Sorry, no elbows. No elbows. Oh, sorry. Okay, K1 rules. Okay. All right, you know the rules. This is what I call. In case of knockdown, go to the furthest distance corner. If I ask for a break, I want a good clean break. Just because I will disqualify if you don't do what I'm saying, okay? So listen to what I'm saying. Let's have a good clean fight.
And we are joined at ringside by a man who is fresh from the set of, well, trading punches with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. on the set of Scooby-Doo the movie. Slam him, Sam Greco. How are you, Sam?
Great to be here once again, supporting kickboxing.
It's awesome to have you here ringside for this heavyweight stoush. Sam Greco. And big overhand rights, big left hands from Clay Aumitagi, looking for the knockout early hammer.
It's going to be an early finish, Michael. Aumitagi knows he doesn't want to go into the territory of beyond 3 rounds.
Wow, Aumitagi, can he last 3 rounds with that much weight? He's going for the big kibosh early on against the Iron Man Paul Robinson.
There's anyone that can tell us, Michael. You can. What do you think, Sam?
Tell me, guys, is it my eyes? It looks like Clay has lost a bit of weight.
I think he has.
Oh, big overhand right.
Well, you could hear that one whistling through the air.
That's definitely one thing Paul Robinson doesn't want to be in front of, those big overhand rights. Clay is basically a one-punch crunch.
One punch crunch, I like that one. Sammy Greco ringside with Michael Chavella and the hammer, Mark Castanini. And we're all tipping this one's not going to go 3 rounds. But then again, you never know. The Iron Man Paul Robinson has gone to town against some of the big names and defeated them. Don't forget, he's the man that took apart Andrew Peck in the K1 Oceania hammer.
Tell you what, Paul Robinson, the Iron Man, certainly has had some big shots put on him. Relatively small for a super heavyweight.
Jumping knee there from Paul Robinson, the southpaw trained by Chris Collard. Third man in centering, the living legend Dave Hitchcock separates them both. We're under K1 rules. There will be limited grappling and knees allowed, but no elbows, of course.
Paul, we've got to be a bit worried about Paul. Paul keeps his chin up as he steps in, and you've got to be careful with that. Especially, there you go again, this war is just straight right hand.
He wants to keep his hands up, Sam, doesn't he? Have a look how low he's carrying his guard. The blue shorts, blue gloves, Paul Robinson, rather.
Don't underestimate Clay's punching power. It's awesome.
If there is a weakness on Clay Aumitagi, it's got to be the body shots. They're the ones that have dropped him in the past. He had some problems against Jason Suddy in the recent K1 Oceania. And, of course, in the original Oceania when he got defeated by Mark Hunt, his former high school buddy. Mark Hunt, now the current K1 world champion. And will Paul Robinson expose the weak spot of Clay Aumitagi, Sam?
Well, look, as we can see, Paul's hands are virtually below his chest, and that's just an invitation for an overhand right.
Well, that's exactly what brought the demise of Clay's opponent in his recent boxing match, which is about 2 weeks ago, actually, at the World Congress Centre. The opponent dropped the hands, bang, Clay Aumitagi just took him out. Now, Sam, Scooby-Doo. Tell us about that movie. Out shortly.
What more do you want me to tell you? It's a great film. I think it's released here June the 20th. Looking forward to it. It's a big budget movie, and the kids are absolutely going to love it.
What was it like on the set of that movie, mate? How your first foray into major motion picture?
Yes, look, you know, I play the character of Zarkos, who's basically one of the major villains. But I really don't want to tell you too much about the movie and what I do. But
Sam, Sarah Michelle Gellar, what's she like?
She is really a fantastic person in general.
You're a lucky man.
Well, thank you very much.
How's that, Hammer? Trading blows with Buffy herself.
Big overhand right. Talking about trading blows, big overhand right there from Aumitagi. And Paul Robinson, I tell you what, take my hat off to him for wearing those shots. A lesser man would have been sucking canvas.
Sucking canvas.
The dust from
this
the
game is not about wearing, guys. Come on. We know that. Not about wearing.
Outside thigh kick there from Aumitagi. 127 kgs behind every shot he has thrown so far.
I've got to really say, this is the best I've ever seen Clay perform.
He's looking sharp.
He's putting everything together, hands and legs together.
Side kick there, a la Daniel America. You can see they've been doing some moving around together. Clay and Daniel and Phil Fagan down there at the Kelly Safes gym in Noble Park.
And he doesn't seem to be worried at all by the southpaw stance of Paul Robinson thus far, Sam.
No, look, you know, as far as Clay's concerned, he should be stepping out on the southpaw, should be stepping out towards Clay's left-hand side, working on the outside.
Aumitagi just letting himself be backed against the ropes now. Robinson maybe just waiting to unload on him. A high right round kick there from Robinson.
Clever tactics from Clay's, drawing Robinson in and an attempt to land that big overhand right.
He has ended the occasion thus far in this round.
Clay's weathering the storm very well. There you go. There you go again.
Oh, there it goes from Clay Aumitagi. Just twisting the neck of Paul Robinson.
We're definitely going to take its souls, guys. You just wait and see.
Outside thigh kick by Aumitagi. Robinson, no answers so far for the big man. Snappy jab from Aumitagi. Fell short.
What are we looking at, about 30-kilo weight difference in this fight?
We are looking at, yes, you're right, Sam, spot on the money, 30 kilos.
Okay, break, step back.
Well, it's big. I mean, Paul should be dancing around on this guy. He shouldn't walk straight into it. He should not stand there. You know, Clay's waiting for that golden opportunity. There you go.
Spinning back fist. You can hear the big slam against the ear of Paul Robinson, the big bok choy from Clay Aumitagi. And again, sucking Robinson in. Aumitagi breathing heavily now. Robinson trying to remain agile.
As we say, the fitness could get the better of Clay, or both fighters, if that matter.
Leg check there from Paul Robinson. Aumitagi went down low. This one a definitely slower round than the first. End of the second round, Mark. How did you see it?
I've got to give that one the way to Clay again. He just landed some big shots. Although Robinson did try that step-up knee, but just with that spinning back fist, I'd say that would be the sealer on the round for Aumitagi.
I tend to agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, well, then just now keep working what you're doing now, okay? Face it out. You will go down when you get in the right shot. Let's not overdo it, okay? Brother, keep working the front leg. Keep working the front leg and open up that right side, okay?
Having a look at Paul Robinson again, drawing in, shin kick landing just on the neck there of Aumitagi, but he's drawing Robinson in an attempt to land a big overhand right. Robinson peppering away with the punches. There's a spinning back fist, just sort of caught on the shoulder there, which deflected the power of that strike. If that would have been caught flush on the jaw, Robinson may have been looking at a different outcome towards the end of that round. But Aumitagi landing some absolutely big shots, no other way to put it.
Well, smart tactics by Clay Aumitagi here. Like you said, Mark, he is drawing him in, waiting for him to get to close range and then unloading on him.
He knows that's what he wants to do, and he keeps trying it.
We're into the third round of action. Michael Chavello ringside with Sam Greco and Mark the Hammer Castanini. Wild left hook there, dropping down the body shot, Clay Aumitagi. Robinson working the perimeters of the ring. Aumitagi controlling the centre. A clash of leg kicks over the Crazy Johns logos. And we hope you're enjoying it right around the country, wherever you're watching. A big hello to all the boys at the Muscle Factory in Reservoir. And also all those on the sportsblitz.com.au website, Hamish New Blokes and all the gang. And check out all the latest kickboxing news on sportsblitz.com.au. And don't forget the latest from Tarek Solak on www.tareksolac.com.au. Paul Robinson again launching a high left round kick, that being the rear leg of the southpaw. And a rear leg round kick from Clay Aumitagi, showing him that he can do just as well. Good agility from the big man here tonight, Sam. Clay Aumitagi.
Like I said, it's the best I've ever seen, Clay. Clay's picking his shots. He's scoring very, very well.
None enough power behind those high kicks there of Robinson. What does he need to do here, Hammer, to turn the tide in his favour?
I think, as Sam stated earlier, Michael, he just wants to be peppering his shots in a bit more and just scoring with the low, high combinations and moving, being agile and moving around. That's the only way he's really going to get some points racked up on the scorecard. Standing there trying to trade big overhands is not the way to go here for Robinson.
Yeah, he's got to get in and got to get out. Let Clay chase him rather than him chasing Clay.
Body shot digging in there off the left hand from Robinson. Tags him with a snappy left hand. Very side-on stance here for Paul Robinson, Hammer.
It is, but he's got to have a look at his right hand. It's very, very low. He's open an invitation for that straight left hand.
Dropping body shot again off the rear hand there from Aumitagi. Inside thigh kick was a nice one. Missed him though with the left hook follow-up. Good scoring techniques here from Aumitagi, Hammer.
Chris Collard in the corner just screaming at Robinson to hold his hands up, Sam. Just have a look at the corner. They know that is going to be danger land if he keeps leaving his hands down around his chest.
You're right on the money there. It's just a matter of time now.
Aumitagi breathing heavily. There's into the third round. Sam, how did you see that one? It's all Aumitagi so far.
Well, look, I give that. Actually, I looked at that as really a draw. But if I had to lean any form of way, I'd probably lean Clay's way.
Again, Clay scoring with some low kicks. Robinson not doing too bad. I think he did better in the third than he did in the second. But Clay, for his stature and his size, he's moving very, very quickly.
He's moving very, very well. Like I said, it's the best I've ever seen. I'm repeating myself here, but it's great to see that Clay's actually in shape for this fight. And he's fighting to the best of his ability by picking his shots and scoring, and that's the only way. If you can't knock a guy out, you'll win on points.
Exactly. Once again, we have a look at Clay stepping through. Have a look. He's getting actually his round kick up a little higher. But obviously with his size, it's not exactly the quickest round kick you're going to see. Nevertheless, you have a bit of power behind it, just getting caught there on the inside with that step-up round kick from Robinson. Clay starting to tire a bit. Robinson getting caught with the big shots. That's slowing him down. It's all down to the fourth round.
Well, here we go. Fourth and final round of action it is. Both men touch gloves and we're underway. Clay Aumitagi winding up again. High right round kick to the head. Caught on the forearms by Robinson, but he didn't check the inside thigh kicks. Beautiful dropping body shot off the right hand and smack bang on the kisser there from Clay Aumitagi. He's going for the big goodnight Irene here in the fourth round of action. Can he turn it on? Robinson's been resilient so far, that's for sure.
Oh, good left hook there. I think it hit Paul on top of the head.
Watch the heads, both fight.
Hedgecock separates both men, the living legend. Fourth and final round, if you just joined us, our heavyweight contest. Body shot there from Aumitagi.
We're well aware of what's happening here. You know, Clay's actually throwing the left hand, dropping his head and bombing the right hand over the top. He's trying to divert Paul's attention to the floor rather tthan, hey, look, it's coming.
Exactly.
Robinson maintaining that very...
Great back spinning kick.
Look at that one. Aumitagi winds it up like a spinning wheel and around he goes.
The wonder kick, Clay Aumitagi.
Big overhand right, here it comes.
Wow.
Good left hook on it.
He's breaking coconuts with his heels now. Clay Aumitagi sucking in the air. He has won over the crowd, that's for sure, the big fella. Left hand down to the breadbasket. Outside thigh kick, didn't find the mark. Robinson's got to turn it on now. He's got to bring it home strongly. Front kick by Robinson. Bit of a gut muncher. Kelly safe telling Aumitagi to finish it right here, right now. Plant the big kibosh.
Short left hook, we'll see it soon. There it is.
Short left from retaliation from Paul Robinson. Backed into the red corner. Dave Hedgecock separates both men. We're into the closing stages
right
now.
Well, Clay trying to do a bit of a Mark Hunt there, dropping the hands and letting Paul Robinson have free rein on some shots.
Good body shot there by Clay. Going to work that body.
Front kick there by Robinson. High right round kick by Robinson. Side kick follow up that he was holding onto the ropes. There it is. The end of the fourth and final round of action. Sammy Greco, how do you call it?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great fight. Like I said, the best shape I've ever seen Clay. I've seen him do things I've never seen him do before. He's put his hands and legs together. I give it Clay all the way.
Hammer?
I'd have to say, with that spinning back kick alone, I'm just going to give him the fight for that one. The big boy.
Well, there you have it, folks. We've got unanimity in the ringside commentary position going the way of Clay Aumitagi. Sammy Greco, thank you very much for joining us. All the very best of luck. And we look forward to seeing you starring in Scooby-Doo coming up shortly.
I hope to see you in the cinema.
Sam Greco, folks. And we await the decision from Andy Raymond.
Once again, just having a look at the replays now. Aumitagi pushing forward. Big overhand right, glancing up the side of the face of Robinson. They tie up. And it was really Aumitagi just playing possum there for a while, because he did unleash with a good flurry. He steps up here, inside thigh, spinning back, boom, there it is. Perfectly executed, stepped it up off the inside thigh, turned his body, and here it goes, bang, the big fella let the big spinning back kick fly, and that is something we have not seen a lot of from Aumitagi, but I was enjoying every single second of that one, and that was an absolutely awesome battle to watch with the two boys. Take my hat off to both of them, and Clay Aumitagi, he's got my scorecard, and I'm sure the others.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have unanimous points decision. Judge Malcolm Bullner scored the bout 40-37. Judge Mark Corrie scored the bout 40-37, and Judge Matt Tyne scored the bout 40-36. For your winner, the Coconut Cracker, Clay Aumitagi.